What's up, cooks? We're kicking off fall by making a large batch of freezer pumpkin cupcakes. I love pumpkin cake. We're going to make them into cupcakes, probably about 50 for the freezer. We have the brand new, rebuilt, head to toe NutriMill Artiste that's going to help us out with this recipe. So join me. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So we just entered the fall season officially on the calendar on the 23rd. So what does that mean? This is the Amy Learns to Cook official kickoff to fall. It is baking season. It is pumpkin season. It is leaves and all that fun stuff that we love to do. Let's decorate and let's start baking, right? So we're kicking off the fall season this year by taking this pumpkin cake, and we are gonna take the recipe times 4, and we're gonna make it in this new NutriMill Artiste. So we looked at the Artiste years ago. It is a fun bottom drive mixer similar to the Bosch Universal Plus, and we've had a lot of fun using it, but it's new and improved. So this is the new little spec sheet for the new Artiste. It has a new motor. It has an upgraded drivetrain that's rust resistant and has greater noise reduction. It's now produced in a new factory with higher trained personnel and quality inspections. It has an improved center column. It has an upgraded bowl and an upgraded circuit board. So they went and basically rebuilt this mixer from the ground up. Same exact look and design on it, but the insides are different and the bowl is different. Here we have the little cake paddles. These work on the Bosch. A lot of people ask me about what is this NutriMill Artiste, because they have parts that work between the Bosch Universal Plus and the NutriMill Artiste. And it is a kind of a different arrangement. So no, the NutriMill Artiste is not made by Bosch, but there is an exclusive distributor of Bosch in the United States. They handle everything Bosch coming through the U.S. With the retailers and with the sales. That company owns NutriMill, and they produce the Artiste that's on the same platform as the Bosch. And they manufacture parts that are used on both mixers. So these are the cake paddles. These are NutriMill cake paddles, but they work on the Bosch. Because when the Bosch came to the U.S., there's a lot of things that the people in the U.S. market wanted that they didn't have attachments for. So NutriMill started manufacturing them, and they work on both mixers. So you will see, might order something from the Bosch, and that attachment will work on the NutriMill. It's kind of interesting, different, but good for us, right? Because we have someone here in the U.S. that's expanding what we can do with the Bosch and with the Artiste. So the Artiste has a 6.5 quart bowl. The bowl is huge. It's the same size as the Bosch Universal Plus. But one of the things with it is because it doesn't have that planetary tilt head in it, you can fill that bowl more than you can with the planetary. It's 500 watts, 6.5 quarts. So this is the brand new Artiste. So a lot of people like this mixer. It's less expensive than the Bosch, but you still get sort of the Bosch style, power, that kind of thing out of the Artiste at a bargain-friendly price. Okay, so here is our instruction manual. I really like it. I don't like it when they give you like these dinky manuals that don't have anything in them, right? This actually has a lot of recipes for breads, mousses, all the accessories, carrot cake, right? Okay, so it comes with a metal drive hub, and this is used with your like whisks or your paddles. The cake paddles are sold separately, but sometimes you can get them as a bundle, just like this. So it operates exactly the same as the Bosch. And here's the base of the mixer. So a lot of people ask me about this type of mixer because it definitely has a different platform than what we're used to in a planetary mixer. This is a bottom drive mixer, and you will see what benefits that offers, being bottom drive. So here's our bowl. It's really similar to the Bosch. So you can use the sides as handles. So for cleaning, the center comes out so you can clean, all in the bowl and the center column. So the bowl just goes like that. And then we have this. So the lid has this swinging window here, and you just line it up here, and this comes out for cleaning. Okay, so I got the lid on here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put on the dough hook. And what's interesting about the Artiste is it has a built-in scraper paddle on the dough hook, which the Bosch doesn't have. That's interesting. Pretty solid. It's not moving around at all.
Well, all that suction
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and put on, I got our cake paddle here on. And it has a pulse. And these are the whisk or whip. So I'm going to go ahead and put the whips on here. So we're going to get our ingredients out for our big batch of cupcakes. Woo! And we're going to get bacon. So I'll be right back. Am I asking for it? So we're doing a recipe that's normally a 13 by 9 cake. We're doing a 4 times recipe. So we have a lot of ingredients here. We're going to start out with 4 cups of oil. I'm hoping that this is not going to be too much for this. 4 cups of oil. We have 16 eggs. We have 6 and 2/3 cup of sugar. I don't know, I'm sure the motor can handle this, but is it just gonna not have enough room in the bowl? Oy. We have 4. Whoa! So these kind of mixers make a squeaky noise because the paddles in the sugar. That's common. The squeak. We have 4 cans of pumpkin. This is not like the pumpkin pie filling. This is straight up canned pumpkin with nothing in it. Oh my gosh.
What have you got yourself into, boo?
I don't know.
You don't even have the flour in there yet.
I don't even have the flour in here yet. I think I'm in trouble. Let me put the lid on. Just for giggles. So I have my dry ingredients in here. I have like 8 cups flour, salt, 4 teaspoons of salt, 8 teaspoons of cinnamon, baking soda, I have 4 teaspoons, baking powder, I've got 8 teaspoons. This is gonna be a little dicey.
A little?
I think I've overdone it.
But do we have AAA towing on this thing? Roadside.
Oof, this is not good.
Just be gentle.
It's not gonna fit. I should have maybe only gone 3 batches.
Yeah, but what fun would that have been?
Don't do this at home.
Is this like a Slurpee where you can just fill it up until you hit the dome?
I'm already hitting the dome here.
Make sure it doesn't come loose.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I did 9 loaves of bread in the Bosch. I think this takes the cake. And I mean cake, right?
Well, your 9 loaves weren't 1 pound, they were 1/2.
Oh, okay, this is my last batch of flour in here. If I can get it in here.
Just remember, Boo Boo, you want a smooth batter.
Good luck! Holy moly guacamole.
Is it mixed?
It's mixed.
Do you,
Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is all cupcake. The motor handled, I did have to turn it up, like farther than I normally would, but...
Yeah, but how much does that thing weigh, though, Boo Boo?
I don't know.
It turned a lot.
It it mixed of cake batter. You can make four 13 by 9s with this. So let me go get the muffin tins. So the mixer handled it really good. The batter's nice and combined. It is all the way to the top. So I would say really, like on like a everyday basis, if you will, you could do 3 in here. 4 took it to all the way to the top, but it handled it. So let's scoop this into the cupcakes. So I'm doing these jumbo cupcakes. If you were to do regular size cupcakes, you'd probably get 100 cupcakes out of this thing. So I'm going to start scooping from here now because I'm not going to be able to transfer this into anything else without making a mess. When I get some of this out of here, then I'll transfer it to a bowl or something. This scoop is a 3 1/4 ounce full wrath scoop. Fits perfectly on this. Wow. When I did that 9 loaf challenge in the Bosch, I was like, I think I was taking the Bosch a little far. And now I took the NutriMill a little far too. Okay. So these are USA Pan pans. Ooh. It's making a little bit of a dent in all this. So let me finish filling these and I'll be back. Okay, we're ready to put the first batch in. One is in.
Yeah.
Okay, part 2. 2 is going down in here. So we got 2 in the lower, 1 in the upper, and 2 in the lower. If I had more of these, we'd be rocking and rolling, but
Shoot, we get 100 going at once, right?
So this is what, 36?
No, this is 18. Yes, 6 times 3.
Okay, 18. So our big, huge cupcakes are out of the oven. They're looking and smelling mighty tasty. I'm loading them up here on this rack so that we can get another load going. So this is 18 huge Texas cupcakes, pumpkin style. If you're making regular size muffins, it's gonna make a lot. So you're gonna put those in for me, Bo? Thank you.
You're gonna make me
Eat the cupcakes. These are big cupcakes. There's no doubt about that.
They're big, all right.
You know, like the size of the muffins at your club store?
Certain club store.
And we're going to do the same thing we did before. Scoop in here. Get a little assembly line going. If you're going to make these for the holidays or something. Yeah, get one of these scoops. If you plan to, you know, work on your cupcake making, muffins, whatever, get you some of these scoops. Dishers. They really, really make all the difference. So these are going into the oven. We'll be back. So we have a ton of Texas size pumpkin cupcakes. These are huge. One of the things I can say about the artiste is it did an amazing job. It made all this batter, and I'm really giving it credit. If it would have made standard size cupcakes, we're talking 80 or 90 cupcakes in one batch. So can you believe that? That is a new artiste, and we got a ton in that thing. I think one difference on the capacity between it and the planetary is the planetary sort of hangs down. This one, I think you kind of get more use of a lot of the bowls. So when you're talking about 6.5 quarts, you may be able to get, I was above the paddle. So you literally could get very close to 6.5 quarts in there, 6 quarts maybe. And that made a lot. So in reality, 3 batches, no problem in that. No problem with the power. It was just the bowl capacity. So,
and it got the bottom. The bottom was clean.
Yeah, the bottom was completely clean. There was no issue with that. So amazing. The brand new NutriMill Artiste. I'll put links down to it down in the description if you want to take a look at it. Texas size pumpkin cupcakes, right? So these have to fully cool before I can even think about frosting. If you frost and there's any heat in them at all, the frosting is just going to melt. So I'm going to do that maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to frost up 2 or 4 of these, and the rest of these I'm going to freeze, and then we can take 2 out each day in the morning and put a little frosting on them and have dessert that night. We're going to be able to do this for several weeks. So thank you for joining me, and I'll put a little footage at the end with frosted cupcakes. Okay, it is the next day. I let these fully cool. I was making these last night and I got a little tired, so I didn't want to wait. So here's our cupcakes. They look amazing. I'm just going to pipe a little frosting on them to make them kind of cute. And I'm definitely not a cake decorator. Oh, cute. A little flat, but cute. Look at that. You want to take a taste?
Sure.
I'm going to get frosting all over me. It's so good. So pumpkin-y. So fall. So these are huge and fun and delicious in the NutriMill Artiste Stand Mixer. I'll put links to this down in the description. I hope you have better decorating skills than I do. Cheers, everyone.